Peace, what's going on, y'all? It's your man, Soul Man IT. Welcome and welcome back to the channel, Home Arcade Classics. Today, I have what? More video games. More video games! I'm sorry. Kind of, little bit, just, I like adding that little bit of dramatic effect. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, in all seriousness, we got 3 packages today. 1 from eBay, 2 from WhatNot. You know what the deal is. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, thank you for your patience. Let's get into these packages. Let's see, what should we do for the first one? Let's go with this guy right here. This one here is from Hill Games. I believe this is the eBay purchase, but this one, I already know what it is. I'm gonna surprise y'all by taking it out. Okay, this is in the bubble mailer with the plastic wrap on there. I like it, thank you. Keeping the games clean. I'll show you all that after I rip the saran wrap off of this here. First up, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. This is a classic. This is a classic, y'all. Straight up classic. And now we're going to investigate the condition of said game, make sure it's good to go. And you know what we do? We test these things out. So let's get to it. All right, so on first inspection, do got like a little bit of dust there. No biggie, no biggie, it's to be expected. But let us open this bad boy up, see what we're working with. All right, we got the screws off. Not bad, not bad. Let me show y'all what we're working with here. Inside of the case too is looking cool. All right, so here's a better look at the contact pins here on the inside. We'll still give these a scrub, but we'll do that afterwards. Not really like dirty, for real, for real. Looks like there was some cleaning that happened. I don't know if they opened them up or not, or if they used the isopropyl alcohol and the handy dandy pink eraser technique. But either way, looks to be in dope condition, so cool there. Here's the inside of it. We do got a little bit of dust here, so I'm probably assuming this wasn't open, just because there's dust inside there. So it is a used item, not necessarily refurbished, and that's okay. But we'll know if the game works when we go to test it out. We're going to test it out as is, straight out the box, no cleaning. And then if it doesn't work, then we'll clean that. Give it nice little isopropyl alcohol with the Q-tips clean, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so that's video game number 1. Let's move on to video game number 2. This is from Joystick Jerry on WhatNot. Okay, we've got a double bubble here. Alrighty. Kind of forgot what I had gotten for a second here. All right, we got Ultimate Spiderman on Gamecube. Bam! This one is just the game. Let's take a look at the condition here. It's cool. Gonna have to give like a little clean, but we're gonna throw it into the to the Gamecube. Make sure we good there, right? And we got a used copy of the classic Super Mario 3. This was actually the first, not this actual copy here, but this was the first Nintendo game that I ever had for my Nintendo when I was a kid. I think I was about 5 years old, I want to say. We were at the house when my little sister was alive. My dad, I remember he hooked up the Nintendo in my room with this big old TV. TV ended up falling on his big toe. I remember that because he made a big old ow. Rest in peace and shout out to my dad and my little sister. But yeah, I remember playing this game here, and he tested the game out for me because I had no idea how I was gonna beat this game at 5 years old. But that was, aside from the Atari, this was my start into video games. All right, let's take a look on the inside, see what we're working with. All right, before I start taking the screws out here, this is basically the condition. This is totally gonna need some love. You know, we got like a little bit of the paint marks or whatever blemishes these are. Hopefully that comes off with some isopropyl alcohol. A little bit of discoloration here along the side, as well as just on the front in general. Definitely some dust up there. I'm assuming on the inside we're gonna have our hands full. So let's take a look. All right, screws are off. Moment of truth. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have our hands clean with this one. Our hands full with this one rather. So yeah, you can see this hasn't been cleaned. Not too sure what any of this is. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what this stuff here is. But we're definitely gonna test this just to make sure that it works. Let's see what the outside here is looking for. Yeah. I'll be honest, I'll be surprised if this like comes on when we throw it into the Retron. Definitely gonna have to put it into the Retron, because if I put this into the old NES, it's probably not going to, even with the new repairs on the NES, it's probably not gonna come on just because of the contact gunk that's on there. But we'll see. This is definitely a used copy for sure. But we'll show it some love, and you know, if we have to bring it back to life, then we try to bring it back to life, and that's just the gig. All right, game number 2 down. Let's move on to our last one. All right, and now for our last game right here from the Cake Bop 99 family. It's probably, yep, a Gamecube game here. We got Wreckless, the Yakuza missions, loose in the box. I believe this is like a driving game, if I'm not mistaken. Nice condition here on here, just like one little nick. Probably can get that with like a cloth and a Windex rub. It will be good to go. So yeah, let's take this on over to the game station, the content creation station, and just test these out. All right, so we're gonna test out the first one here, Super Mario Brothers 3. That's the one that looks like it needs the most love. So let's hope it comes on. Heard it click. Buddy. All right, let's give it the good old blowing the cartridge. I'm not putting my lips on this at all. Let's try it again. What is that? Well, we got something on the screen here. Let's hit the reset button. Do we get a newer image? All right, let's try it one more time and see if that does anything. All right, so we are 0 for 4 right now. We're just gonna put this guy right here. I kind of figured it wasn't gonna necessarily turn on just by looking at the condition of it, and it's on the inside of it as well. Definitely was not cleaned. So yeah, let's move on to our next Nintendo game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game, TMNT 2. Alrighty, time to test out the first game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Let's get it. Oh, buddy, we're loaded up. That's a good sign. Oh boy. Scene 1, fire. We gotta get out. April, out. Gotta get April out. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, I am using the composite cables for this here. I'm not using the HD. I was having some issues using the Retron 1 to play this. The Retron 1 HD. It would have made all this look HD. So right now it's looking composite-y. And then I do apologize. I'll figure that out. Oh wow, gee whiz. It's got the old Pizza Hut logo, that's crazy. Oh wow. Oh, I forgot about this. Who comes out of here? Okay, buddy. Wow. 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 Relax. Don't you like turn orange or something like that when you're like dying? Okay, we are. There we go. Yeah, you start blinking and stuff. No. Wow. You're pretty cheesy. Pretty cheesy. Oh, wow. Can't game over here. Oh my gosh. No, bro, come on! Oh snap! I forgot. Scene 2, come on after that. Shredder creep. Okay, we're good. We've tested this out. We know it works! Alright, things are looking up. The first game, Super Mario 3, didn't work, but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, did. So now we are 1 for 1. We got 2 more. Hopefully we can get 3 to 1. This next one here, Ultimate Spider-Man on the Gamecube. Bada bang. I think the only Spider-Man games I've played is like on Sega. And Spider-Man, the first one maybe, I think? A long time ago. The one for the movie, I mean, like the first movie, Spider-Man. Do I have to see all of this? Okay, here we go. Hopefully no copyright music. No. Beat's got tough though. Checking the memory card. There's nothing here. Create new player profile. Oh, you know we gotta do it. All right, here we go.
This is how it all began.
So far, so good.
Which, of course, leads to nonsense like this. A few months ago, I reunited with my childhood friend Eddie Brock. What is that? It's our inheritance. Eddie's dad and my dad worked together before they died.
It
We
is.
believe the suit may
I don't
be the
remember
final
that.
step. Finally, a cure for cancer. People are dying all over the world. And all I want to do is try to help them. But because I signed the wrong paper for the wrong person, I can't.
They had taken the suit away from Dad, and I was going to take it back.
Oh wow.
I knew I could finish what he started. I felt good. Great. More than myself. It didn't last.
What's happening to me? Get this off of me!
I don't know what the suit had become or what it had done to me, but I have super spider powers and I couldn't control it, so I don't think anyone could ever hope to. But when Eddie found out what I had done, who I really was, well, he was pretty angry.
Our fathers died to create me, and now you will too.
Press V to punch, press Y to kick. Okay. When spider sense appears, press and hold A to jump out of the way.
Listen to me, Eddie. You're smarter than this. This isn't you, it's the suit. I've been behind it. I know what it's doing to you.
I need it!
It's not done.
Give it back.
It's really not done. Pop a hole in the butt and then...
All right, y'all, so we know it works. We got 2 games out of the 3 so far that work. We're on to the last one here. Let's get to it. All right, this next one here is Wreckless, the Yakuza missions. Let's see what we're in for. Here we go. Oh snap. Broadsword Interactive. Now I believe this is like a driving game. I'm pretty sure. Oh snap. Oh snap. Scenario select. Dragon Adventure, Spy Story. Dragon Adventure, let's get it. Hit 200 objects, hit 150 objects. Flying dragons, I need your help. Members of the Yakuza are trying to rob an armored car in broad daylight. Chase after them and stop them by any means necessary. Use your rockets. Oh. Dragon SPL, let's get it. Let's use this.
I just love this stuff. Aren't we supposed to be on duty or something?
Huh?
What was that?
Let's get wild.
No! My pudding! I'm gonna get you for this. You're not
That's-
getting away from me.
That's what you're mad at?
A delivery van in your vicinity is requesting help. They're saying that Yakuza cars are trying to ram them off the road.
We're officers of the law and you're worried about your drink.
Do what you have to do to stop the Yakuza car.
Do you think?
That was them. Let's go.
Destroy the Yakuza cars. Yakuza? Hit 150 objects.
Demolish the Yakuza cars.
What? How do I drive? Oh, this is wonky. This is wonky. Oh wow. Oh wow. We are failing. We are failing. On my way, y'all. On my way, y'all. I got places to go. Got stuff to stop. Oh, Jesus. Got him. This isn't working like how I want it to. It's not doing what I want it to do. Okay, we know it works. We know I don't work well with this, but we know it works. There we go. It's a very we're gonna have to come back to this game. It's gonna be one for the channel for sure. Over there on Soul Man Plays. Shameless plug. All right, so 3 out of 4 games, not bad. Wanted to get 4 out of 4 games. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game from eBay, that worked. The Cake Bop family game, Wreckless, Yakuza, that worked. I don't work well with the controller, apparently. And the Ultimate Spider-Man, that worked as well. But unfortunately, Super Mario 3 was not working. So let's give this a proper clean. And after that, we're going to give it one more go and see if we're in business. If not, we're 3 for 4, and it just kind of is what it is. Without further ado, let's get to cleaning. All right, so what I'm going to do first is actually get some paper towel and the rubbing alcohol. And I want to just clean like some of this, whatever this, I don't know what this is that's on here. Like, could be grease, could be something. We see some of this stuff like right here at the top, and then there was some on the inside, if I wasn't mistaken. There's some right here on the side. So yeah, let's see what we can do with cleaning that, and then we'll clean the inside. Got a nice amount on there. Let's get this backside, see if this starts to come off at all. I don't know. Okay, it's kind of coming off. It's kind of coming off. Let's see if I use my eraser, if that... There we go. Yeah, so using the eraser is probably going to be the way to go. I'll just use this side here for that stuff, whatever this stuff is on here. You don't even really got to use the alcohol too much with some of it to take it off, but it definitely does help. All right, so we're going to try to take this off now. All right, so far we've got a good portion. We'll try to get some of this here at the top off. Let's use our Q-tip now. It's getting the good part off. I don't know if it's going to get everything in between there like that. We got some here at the top that we got to get. I might just go back to using this here. All right, let's get some of this dust. It's up here in the corners and whatever other crud this is. All right, so this is what we got for the outside of this now. Couldn't get some of the discoloration that was here, as you can still kind of see with these whatever marks this is there. But basically we got as much of the whatever that gunk stuff was that was on the outside of this, using good old rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, paper towel and a Q-tip. Just used one here. So now we're going to open this bad boy up and clean the rest of the inside, give it a proper clean, and hopefully that'll do the trick. All right, so we got more of that gunk on the inside here. It looks like it's here on the board as well, right above the contacts. That's probably why it wouldn't even start. So we got our work cut out for us with this. Try to bring that back, and then also here on the inside as well. So yeah, let me get to work. We're gonna get the majority of what we can of the inside here. I don't know what this gunk is. I'm interested to know what it is. It kind of comes off like paint, but then it doesn't. And the eraser definitely, oh my lord, this is night and day. All right, it's probably as clean as this this side's gonna get here. It's a little bit tricky to get inside these parts there, because you got stuff like this, not so much caked, but it's just in hard to reach places where it's just difficult for a Q-tip or an eraser to get to. Even if I used like a pencil eraser, it's still not gonna have enough room to really, and therefore like I can't use pressure to rub it out. You know what I mean? So yeah, it just kind of is what it is there with that one. Also, I didn't notice before, this here's chipped off and this side here isn't. So fun times. All right, let's work on the next section here. So we have to get this all into there, right here, that kind of crud. Some right there as well too. We already did the outside for the most part, but there's still some stuff right here on the inside curve there. So let's get to it. The only thing I'm running into now is like not trying to smudge this, because some of this is smudging. Like I don't know what kind of chemical this is or what. Probably should have been cleaning this with gloves. Definitely clean this stuff with gloves, because you don't know what exactly it is you're cleaning off and getting on your hands and under your nails and all of that. And actually, as I started saying that, looking at my hands, I had the gunk there, and it wasn't even coming off with a soap. I had to use a sponge. I have no idea what this goop is here, but it definitely likes to stick to anything it can stick to, including the skin. So that's my bad for not following proper safety protocols, but we here now. All right, so this is pretty much what we got now. It's about as best as I could get. There's still like some spaces, mainly like down here, where it's still got some gunk inside, like those little spaces there. There's no way I can take this and just plop it into there. It's just not going to work, But that's the easy stuff of this job. Now we got to get this bad boy clean, right? All those contacts there, if you can see, and then up at the top here, that's all that gunk stuff It's probably blocking any connection. It's really bad there on this side. So yeah, let's get to it. Even got some right here on the side. Use the, this is still kind of good there. Some of this, I don't even know if this is really going to work, yo, because I've watched quite a bit of Tronics Fix videos. Steve, right? Shout out to Steve. And I've been watching my man from Wolfpack Electronics, and like, you just be learning stuff about the circuitry of here. So I'm not, by no means am I like a master or an expert, but like when the contacts like this here, I don't know if y'all could see it, but this pin, what is it, right there, like I can't even see it. So like whatever pin 3 is here, it's not making any connection, and that's not a good thing, because if it can't make the connection, then the game probably won't boot. I mean, when we turned it on, we barely even got anything. Now, granted, that was also using the Retron 1's HD setting. So, you know, for whatever that's worth, the HD was giving me problems in general just right now. But when I switched over to the composite cables, the AV, red, white, and yellow, that, you know, made the Ninja Turtles game come on, which was great. So that might be as clean as I'm going to be able to get it right now. As you can see, there's still some of these, like this one right here, right there, that have some crazy wear and tear that's there. And then I'm still concerned about the connection there between these pins, and is the circuit gonna work pretty much. But yeah, we'll find out in a sec. Let's flip this over. Okay, this is what the back side of this is looking like right now. Not as crazy as the front side was, but I mean, you could definitely tell, like, you can definitely tell there's dirt on there, even with just using my phone camera. So, and we got more of that whatever crud that was at the top there. I guarantee you that's what was like not allowing this to connect. I mean, with these games, you're always going to have normal wear and tear. I mean, y'all have seen some of my games that I had from my childhood, but my shit was not like this. Excuse my language. I gotta see if the description when I got this, it was like untested. I just don't remember it saying something like that, but. All right, y'all. That is the back of it there. That's what I got. And here's the front of it here. We're gonna put this bad boy back into the case, and we're gonna see if we can get some life out of this thing, you know? All right, moment of truth. There we go. Oh, snap. I don't hear any. There we go. Wow. Wow, we brought Mario 3 back from the dead, yo. Oh, snap. That's crazy. Hey, yo. Craziness. Absolutely crazy, yo. Okay, that was a long video to make. I spent the whole day doing this, trying to figure out how to get this working. You see it's still blinking up here. I gotta fix my drivers for the Elgato HD60S. I got to roll back, I think, one of the drivers for it, just so it's not doing that all the time. So this is progress. This is using the AV composite cables. It's like watching it on a CRTV, but on an HD TV. So yeah, doesn't it look great? It works, but it does that. But we gotta fix that so we can stop having that and have a true gaming experience. But aside from all the TV shenanigans and everything, we got Super Mario 3 working, brought it back from the gunky dead, right? So we are now 4 for 4 games. Awesome sauce. I really feel like Steve from Tronics Fix. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, comment on down below what you enjoyed about this. I'm trying to up the studio gear setup and whatnot. So if you guys want to help the channel out, you can leave a tip down below in the donation link there, or you can buy some merch on freshairflavor.com/catalog. We got shirts, we got hoodies. I'm about to have hats soon. I got bags, but I got some, video game theme stuff there. If you're looking for the video game stuff, we just want to support, just come on through there. Really would appreciate that. But yeah, it's dinner time where I'm at right now. So on that note, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, Lord willing. It's your man, Soul Man IT. We out, y'all. Peace.